I think I have found one of the most interesting things on Roblox in a very long time. And it's something that I need to show you because it's something that I don't think many Roblox users actually know about, or at least are aware about it to a full extent. In Minecraft, there is a thing called the Farlands, which if you do not know, Minecraft has infinite terrain generation. But in the older versions of the game, there was a limit to this, and once you got to the edge of this border, the world would warp and generate very oddly, making it look a little bit like this, not like a typical Minecraft world at all. And if you've been playing Minecraft for a long time, you probably are very familiar of something like this. But what if I told you that Roblox has its own version of the Farlands as well? I truly had no real idea about this, or that people were actually pinpointing this and calling it a different name, but I discovered this today, and I really wanted to show you all this because I think it's very interesting. So make sure to like this video because this is something that I really want to go around and that people are aware exists on Roblox. But please allow me to begin talking about this and giving you this information because it's very interesting to see what happens to the Roblox engine when you get to a certain point. The game literally breaks, like beyond further than you think is possible. So in Minecraft, to get to the edge of the world, you have to run out billions upon billions of blocks, and then you'll finally be met with the Farlands if you were on an older version of Minecraft, which the world would once again disform and look terrible. Roblox, I don't believe, has that limitation. I think you could go out like billions of spaces and be perfectly fine. I haven't tested it yet, so I honestly don't really know. What we're talking about here involves height, or going really far up. I'm certain that all of you before have played a Roblox game where maybe the game glitched out at one point and bam, you go billions of feet up into the air, you go thousands of feet up, and your avatar just starts glitching out randomly and just starts doing very odd things. You see, unlike Minecraft, Roblox does not possess a height limit in any of their games. Minecraft has a height limit of approximately, I think, 256 blocks. You cannot go higher than that at all. But once again, as stated, Roblox truly has no real height limit in place. You can go trillions of feet up and still be in the game. When you get to a certain point up in the air at Roblox, there's a place that people have coined, or at least Clone Trooper has coined, as the floating point zone, which I think is a pretty good name for this. This is a Roblox place that apparently demonstrates the psychotic distortion that Roblox goes through when moving massive distances away from the world origin. So as you can see right now, we are on this place, and there is a nice little scale that is presented to us that we can flip up and down. Now currently, we are 0 studs from the origin, meaning we are on the ground of a typical Roblox game. Now, let's move the scale up by 1, and this is 100,000 blocks up in the air, technically. And nothing bad has happened yet. I mean, nothing is glitching out quite yet, or at least it looks like that nothing is happening. If you zoom into my avatar a little bit, you'll notice very slightly, if you look, that my character is trembling just a tad bit. This is because you're so far up in the air, Roblox's engine has no idea how to process this. But you know, I think that's a good example of what happens at 100,000 studs up in the air. How about 200,000? And now we see that the trembling on my avatar is a lot more visible than before. You thought 200,000 was bad? How about 500,000? And even the trembling, it looks even worse than before. I'm getting the shakes all around. My avatar's hats are actually starting to deform a little bit, if you're noticing there. You can notice the Dominus hoodie just slowly yet steadily start to rip apart slightly, and the cat ears that are on me are just completely being disformed. Now, it's already looking bad for my character at 500,000 studs. Let's go up to 1,000,000 studs, and it's already even worse than before. Look at how bad the trembling is. My hats are completely disforming all over the place. We also have a rocket launcher, which we can test. The rocket launcher, surprisingly, is completely unaffected by the gravity. Most brick parts are also left fairly unaffected. So everything except you is slowly yet steadily starting to break apart. That quote sounds so deep. Oh my god. Okay, so 1,000,000 studs up in the air just glitches out your avatar incredibly badly. How about 2,000,000 studs? And as we can see right now, I can't even walk properly. And what has happened? What has happened? Where? I don't know what's happening at all. Why am I flying up in the air? At this point, at the height of Roblox, 2,000,000 studs up in the air, your camera completely glitches. I cannot move it. My avatar is also completely screwing up back there. You also cannot understand at all, and look at the pixelation that is happening to my character right now. My poor Roblox character is going through a transformation. Roblox's engine was not made to go this high up into the air, and they give a little bit of a demonstration that the physics start to get a little freaky around here. Yeah, you don't say! Now, the transformation from 2 million studs to 4 million studs is not that significant, but you can see that at this point, my character starts to pixelize a lot, like really badly. And at this point up in the air, the bricks are also starting to shake and glitch out as well. So it's not just you that is going through this immense horror right now. Look at the cat ears on my Dominus, they're like completely disconnected from my head now. You know what? I'm intrigued with what happened at 2 million studs. Let's try 4 million studs, and the pixelation has just gotten way worse. It's getting so bad. 4 million studs, 8 million studs, and then look at what happened to my avatar. It's barely even recognizable. It's just like a glob of pixels. Oh my God! I also cannot move my camera whatsoever, so we're just stuck like this, watching my poor little Robloxian just completely get ripped apart by gravity. I'm very curious of what the transition from 8 million to whatever happens next. 16, I think? 16 million, and the pixelization has just gotten so much worse. Yeah, it's not even recognizable anymore. I'm literally just a glob of pixels. Bricks barely work too. They fling out just billions of miles, and they also are disformed. But you know, we gotta keep going. Let's try 33 million. And look at this, like, this isn't a Roblox avatar anymore. Look at what we started from in the very beginning. We started from, oh, the game even glitched out for me doing that so quickly. But we started from here, and we ended up all the way to here. Just a completely unrecognizable Robloxian. Surprisingly enough, it goes up even further from this, but like, there's nothing. When you get to a certain point, and you reach like 134 million studs from spawn, nothing happens. Like, the game is just unplayable past this point. At this part of Roblox, we are truly at what is called the floating point of Roblox, which is where the game engine just breaks on itself. The camera, it doesn't work, the game doesn't work, and it's just completely nothing. Roblox is nothing at this point. We're at the maximum altitude right now that we can currently go to in this game, which is way more numbers than I care to count. But just, there's genuinely nothing. It just glitches the camera out so much. The floating point is a thing that I never thought I would actually discover on Roblox, but I didn't know this existed, and now that I know that it does, it's actually a little bit scary, dude. But you know what? I think that's enough for my poor little Robloxian to handle. Let's go back to normal, and I think, as you can tell right now, my Robloxian is a little bit traumatized with the bottom half of their torso just completely chopped off. We have experienced what is called the floating point. To my knowledge, I googled the floating point on YouTube, and there's actually some videos that do exist showcasing what happens when you get to the floating point in Roblox with multiple different Robloxians. It's a completely jumbled mess right now. Like, it is insane. You'll see that the little shop that they're in is also just completely having an earthquake right now. It's nuts. This seems to be going down on one of those rocket ship or airplane games, which shows how far up in the air people truly are. So that's why that's probably how some people discovered this point on Roblox. There's another game that somebody made a while ago, which is called the Roblox Farlands, that does pretty much the same exact thing that we just experienced in the other game, just by stepping on different buttons that shows you how badly your avatar glitches out. It's pretty much just the same thing that we saw a moment ago. So now you know, and you've been enlightened today on the floating point of Roblox. If you go really far up into this galaxy, the game simply cannot handle it, and it legitimately starts to break really bad. You'll never truly experience this on any other Roblox game, because you really cannot get to there. There's limitations and many different things that prevent that kind of thing from happening. But if you truly seek it out and find games like this that showcase the floating points, you can get there. So thank you, Clone Trooper, for making this demonstration place and allowing me to showcase this to my audience. If you would like to truly try this game out for yourself and check out the floating point of Roblox with your own eyes and from your own perspective, you can check this game out down below in the pinned comments. It'll be down there for you to play freely and maybe see a little bit of perspective how it's like to be super high up in the air of Roblox, billions and billions of blocks up in the air. Anyway, that was a heck of an experience for this video today, and I surely hope that all of you enjoyed this fun little journey of getting to the floating point. If you did, make sure to like it, and also consider subscribing if you're new, because I make daily Roblox content. And as per usual, folks, I will see you tomorrow with yet again another Roblox video as per usual tomorrow. See you guys and girls later. Peace.